Hey everyone, it's me, Fiona Jane, aka Dr. Hikaru, here with another vlog of my day-to-day life with PMDD and endometriosis. I'm trying to make the lighting work, but it doesn't want to seem to agree with me because I have bangs in my face, so my eyes get a little shadowed. I got a haircut, as you can see, kind of changed it up and decided to flip it and style it a little differently today. So it's been a while, maybe about a month, so if I'm rambling, I'm sorry. I missed all of you guys. I hope that you all have had enough spoons to get you through the days. Life with me has been extremely busy. I just started a new project assignment. My full-time job is as a consultant for government entities. I don't really like talking about that job because it's my day-to-day job. I love it. I love working with people and I love what I do. It's just been a little hectic for me because I'm coming off of a different project, and right now I'm kind of doing full-time work on two projects, and it's been really stressful. My job right now also requires me to do a really long commute, about 6 hours in flight time and then 2 hours in drive time one way to get to my client site. But I love all my friends and the community I have in Reno, Nevada, so I decided to stay here and do this commute every week. So it's been kind of hectic. It has been a bit of a struggle with my endometriosis. I was doing pretty well for a while where I was not getting really crazy pain, but I think just because of the stress, and I'm also now on to my 3rd month of my continuous birth control, I've noticed the pains have been coming back with a vengeance. So for those of you who have been commenting and supporting me on my Instagram or any of my Facebook pages, thank you so much. It means so much to me. Some days the pain it really gets to me, and I don't handle it very well some days, especially when I'm traveling and I'm by myself. I actually took a photo where I was like crying in the shower because it was pretty bad. But I'm okay today. Today starts my glorious weekend where I get to do my other job that I absolutely love doing. I'm a makeup artist. I'm a freelance makeup artist. As you can see, I've kind of dolled it up on myself with a little bit of a smoky eye, and I guess we'll call it the Kim Kardashian lips because that's how they sold me, the lipstick and lip liner. So a little different look for me. I'm supporting my friends of the Siren Society, absolutely wonderful troupe. I'm doing one of the girls' makeup tonight before the show, and then my best friend is gonna kind of take some photos for them too, so it's real exciting. Then tomorrow I get to do my 2nd body paint fashion show. I'm returning as a model, and I'm working with the crew this time as one of their main makeup artists, so I'm super excited. Things have been going well in that we've been really putting everything together, meeting with the crew. The energy with this group is just unbelievable, and it's been really helpful for me fighting my battles with endometriosis because they're just so supportive. This entire crew that I'm talking about, the artists, they're wonderful. A month ago, let's say about a month ago, I went to a benefit for another lady who I didn't know suffered from endometriosis, wonderful, talented artist in the area. And I just don't know what I'd do without these people that are just so positive and just really want to do things to make the community and other people better. And it's been great for me, you know. I've had wonderful support from my friends. It's been really difficult. I don't have Sai with me right now. She's with my best friend and his family. She's in a foster home for the meantime because I can't take care of her right now. It's just me, and with the travel, it'd just be wrong for her. So she's in a temporary home until I figure out where I'm going to move to, if it's going to be the new state where I have my super long commute, or if it's going to be someplace in between, or if I decide to stay here and move in with some friends. I just haven't figured that part out yet. This starts a new segment of my life traveling as a consultant, as well as just kind of doing things a little more free. I'm moving out of my apartment and moving all my stuff into storage and just kind of take it week by week. That's really different for me. I'm a pretty bad control freak, and I like my independence, but I think it's about time I tried something new. Going week to week, is actually really tiring. But I can sleep on planes, so I haven't gotten too jet lagged, you know. and having people to come home to here has just been wonderful. I hope you guys had a fantastic Valentine's Day. I got to spend mine traveling back home, and then I got to meet up with body painters, and we discussed our show, and then I did get to spend time with my special someone later. However that you want to look at that. But so let's get a little more into detail on how endo treats me. So I said before that I was on a 3-month birth control. My first month was okay. My doctor said I'd be a little grumpy. Towards the end of my second month, on the last week, I started spotting and passing small clots. And I noticed the pain was coming back extremely, extremely painful. I mean, I was back on my tramadol. I hadn't actually taken it in a while, not on a daily basis, and now I'm taking it daily again. And then my doctor also prescribed me a new a new medicine to take at night, a nightly pain medicine that would, one, kind of help me calm down and help with some of the nausea I was experiencing before, as well as some of the pain that was keeping me up at night. I took half a pill for about 3 weeks, and now I've tried increasing it to about a pill. It definitely makes me drowsy. Now, in the beginning it did. Now it doesn't make me as much drowsy when I take a full pill as it does make me really groggy in the morning. So adjusting to that has been interesting, especially traveling. But that combination has been working for me so far. I haven't had to switch to like a Percocet. My biggest concern was kind of the spotting and some of the clotting that was going through. I called my nurse while I was out of state, and I was kind of panicking. I didn't know what was going on. They had told me that spotting might happen, and I knew it could happen. I thought it would happen the first month. They told me it was more common to happen in the second month, and it might continue on to the third until I have my actual period. And they said that my second pack that I take of the continuous birth control, I should be feeling a lot better. And hopefully I'll stabilize a little more. I've noticed a little more anxiety coming up as I'm spawning, a little more stress. It's probably because my hormones are still imbalanced, and we know I also suffer from PMDD. So my body's kind of trying to push period, it seems like, and we're trying to skip that. So you can just imagine kind of how it goes. I did notice I'm getting hot flashes a little more often, and I've definitely been getting a little more emotional, more so than normal, but I can't quite attribute that to the PMDD because of the serious amount of stress I am right now. I'm under lately because of my full-time job, my career as a consultant, and amazing amount of support I've gotten from my friends when I've been super frustrated, more so than normal, more so than my job normally calls for too, and trying to balance everything with losing Saya, trying to figure out what I'm doing with my apartment, trying to get packed, which just hasn't happened because I've been working deadly hours. So much that some of my friends are sitting here, they want to kind of push me to get a doctor's note to just be like, she can't work that, you're killing her. But I've written a lot of posts on Facebook that say something along the lines of, it's not about what's doing easy, it's about doing what's right. And while it's very hectic for me at work, I do get satisfaction knowing I'm doing what's right. So that's been great. Physically, I've been a little tired. I haven't been working out as much. With the traveling, it's trying to stabilize. I'm just trying to get through the next month before I can return back to a workout routine, because the stress of trying to pack things and the traveling is taking a toll on my body, so I have to watch out. It's hard to do a healthy diet in a new city because I don't know a lot of places where I can eat on a healthier choice. It seems like my new state is not as keen on healthy foods as I'm blessed with here in Reno, Nevada. So I'd love to hear from you guys. I have a lot of things coming up in March. I'm also proud to say that one of my endo sisters started a blog, and she's also got a support group on Facebook. So look up the Endo Project. Haley has been wonderful in talking about her story, and I'm so glad that my endo sisters are becoming more and more empowered to talk about it, to spread the awareness. For those of you who didn't know, next month is Endometriosis Awareness Month. I all encourage you to buy something yellow to sport. I just got a new yellow dress, and I've been waiting to wear my yellow sweater dress, and I'm probably going to up the yellow because yellow is the emblem color for endometriosis awareness. And I would just absolutely love it if you guys went on Cafe Press and you supported anything that was for endometriosis. You know, what I've learned as I post these journals and I talk about my experience, I have more and more people coming up to me in my own inner circle from either college or work telling me that they've had endometriosis, and the support's wonderful. And also the lack of support for a lot of my endo sisters is horrifying on how many people don't understand it, the troubles we have to go through, the misconceptions there are out there. Like the fact that you can get a full hysterectomy and that will solve your problems, that is not true. It can alleviate some, but because we don't know what the cure is for the cause or the cure for endometriosis is, your guess is as good as ours. For some women it's worked out really well, for others it hasn't. As for me, I fight my battle day by day. Some days I'm pain-free, like I said, but lately it's really been an uphill battle. And I really don't know what I do without the support I'm getting and all the people with the happy thoughts. It's really difficult to stay positive when you're in pain. Here I am. I'm getting better at not crying. And it's because I spend so much time upset, or it's taken away so many of my good days that I just try not to. And that's probably why I ended up in the shower crying really bad one day, because it just finally needed to happen. A good cry is always therapeutic. For those of you who don't believe it, believe it. I've read numerous things lately that have made me feel empowered. One of them is and a lot of them are around pain, that I've heard the cliche one, it's not about those who don't feel pain aren't the strong ones, it's those who survive and work through it, or something like that. I think it's important to know that for not just those with endometriosis, but a lot of invisible illnesses, that we fight this pain, to know that, when you think we're sitting there and it sounds like the most horrible day to us and there's nothing positive, let me just tell you, chronic pain changes your life. It changes you and it touches you in the depths of your soul like you would never, ever have imagined. It eats your happiness because you don't know when it's going to hit. And if you made plans, it's like, ha! F you, man. Ain't happening. Joke's on you. We're having chronic pain today. And you just pray that when you make those special plans with your friends or those you care about, or an event that you're really looking forward to, that you have enough spoons. I would never ever wish that feeling onto anybody. So if you feel that, someone says they have chronic pain and they're just always bitter or angry, or it is really hard to move through the motions of pain. I've mentioned this before over and over again, and now that it's kicking back for me, I can look at it a little differently or try to approach it a little differently. But it doesn't change the fact that I am physically in pain and it hurts and there's this throbbing, cutting feeling inside. And some days I just want to curl up in bed. It's really difficult when I don't have my dog, I don't have my friends, I don't have anyone when I'm traveling and doing my consulting that can kind of be there for me. It's a new environment for me, and even trying to talk to my manager, who is male, and a foreigner, it's kind of a foreign concept. I'd also like to ask that you guys keep some people in mind. My family's going through a rough time. My aunt was in dialysis and comatose state, and I haven't talked to my relatives too recently. They told me to keep me in the loop, but please keep my immediate family in your thoughts. And I heard of a fellow endo sister who lost her ovaries to endometriosis, so she cannot have children, and even in vitro. And that hit me because I've talked about before about wanting to have children. So to hear that endo took it from one of my other endo sisters just Ah! Okay, here we go. Stop crying. It's just really sad. I'm glad it, I'm not really glad. I mean, I just hope that you guys can send some warm thoughts her way in general. So this video is about 15 minutes. I'm hoping to do some happier videos about my experiences at my show tonight and then my show tomorrow. I'll probably do some things about makeup, and my phone's ringing, so I'm going to cut this short. Thank you, everyone. If you have any questions or comments, leave them here, and thanks again so much for your support. You guys are all the best. Bye!